This is the phone.
Oh. Forget me. Yay, here I am in another day in Telos. And I'm so grateful to be here with us all, sharing my feelings, thoughts, expressions, ideas, concepts about Telos. And as I was just telling Arthur, if I was invited into Telos right now and I wasn't even allowed to come back out, I would still go. That's how awesome it is. So I am inspired to first share that Mount Shasta was told to me by Saint Germain that it was his living room. And so that's, which is a very loving, comforting feeling that we're all, having a wonderful, cozy time together. However that is for you, if you want a couch or you want to be hugging a tree or whatever it might be. So I'm so grateful to be sharing his affirmations and the 13 dimensions and their colors. So the rays and the affirmations of the physical, living, third dimensional embodiment of Saint Germain. Yes, he's a walk-in. So these words were written on a piece of paper that he gave me, and I memorized them. And I actually usually sing it on my keyboard, but I didn't bring my keyboard. I'm just going to do it with this rattle. And this is a purple Ganesha. And Ganesha represents the remover of obstacles. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha, Jai Ganesha. So the first color, first ray is blue. So you can repeat after me. I am protected. I am God directed. The second ray is yellow. I am light. I am wisdom. I am full illumination. The third ray is pink. I am love. I am comfort. I am compassion. The fourth ray is white. I am pure. I am complete. I am whole. The fifth ray is green. I am truth. I am healing. I am unwavering constancy. The sixth ray is purple gold and ruby. I am Christ consciousness. I am peace. The seventh ray is violet. I am freedom. I am justice. I am forgiveness. I am divine alchemy. The eighth ray, ruby gold. I am the deepest meditation. I am Buddha consciousness. The ninth ray, electric lime green aqua. I am a master healer. I am all things creative. The 10th ray, silver platinum. I am divine union. I am divine grace. The 11th ray is peach pink orange. I am divine purpose and service. I am divine love. I am joy. The 12th ray, gold white fire. I am Alpha and Omega. I am source energy. And the 13th overlighting dimension, invisible liquid diamond. I am invisible. I am infinite. I am eternal. I am that I am.
I am that I am.
Oh, And so it is.
Well, welcome everybody to Weed, California with a new day in Telos.
Yay!
Welcome to this beautiful arena that we have today. And we have this lovely lady, beloved.
Thank you so much for having me.
What's your full name?
You mean my birth name?
No.
Or my full, I have many names.
Your full spiritual name.
My full spiritual name. That's a good question. I like that you asked that because when I was 33, which is the Christing, that's when Jesus was on, the whole thing. The name that was given to me was Beloved Christ by God. One morning I'd been wanting to change my name because I'd had this Kundalini Christing and I received the name. I woke up and the voice said, "How about beloved?" And I knew what it meant. And my first thought was, oh, people, if someone's angry at me, at least they're calling me beloved. That was my first thought. And then the second thought was, people think I'm egotistical. And I was like, doesn't matter. That's their problem, not mine. So beloved Christ, but then I changed it to beloved pure love. Because love to me is more universal. I'm not just I love Jesus. Jesus is my brother, but I love them all. Like I love Mother Mary, I love Krishna, I love Buddha, I love Kuan Yin. So to me, Christ, I didn't want people to think I was just Christian or, you know what I mean? Right. So, but that was literally the name that I received, Beloved Christ.
That's pretty.
So, there we go.
Good combination. So, and you chose that, and then you had the opportunity to be your legal name? Or?
Well, I didn't legally change it in the books. Like, my name is...
We don't have to go there.
Okay.
Because it's your spiritual name.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's already in the book.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
that's what people call me.
Yeah,
except my mother. No, you can call me whatever. That's okay.
I know. I always had problems with my mother too.
No, whatever. No, it's whatever. It's all good. Katya, actually, my birth name means pure. Pure. And it's one of the 108 names of Durga. Durga's the original goddess who rides the tiger and the lion. So she's cool too, but people always have trouble pronouncing it. And beloved is very it's very heart opening.
So, what is gold? What does that do? You had one of the colors was gold?
Oh, sure. Well, yes, of course. You have gold on too.
So.
And you know what? Today, Thursdays, purple, gold, ruby day. So you know how there's different colors of the day. Like in Telos, on the temple, they have a color of each day.
Ooh,
so that's what's amplified. And so the energy of today, Thursday, the 6th ray, which is what Jesus and Mary are on, is purple, gold, and ruby. So, and ruby is always that expression of divine love.
Here's my ruby.
Yeah, babe.
It's
exactly.
Silk.
Boom. And... you know what ruby makes me think
that, my ruby?
Of the Dalai Lama, right? The Dalai Lama wears maroon and gold, right? The red. So check this out. So the 8th ray, the 8th chakra, the 8th ray is this is according to Saint Germain, in the Middle Earth. There's the Buddha in Shambhala who holds the ruby ray.
Oh, wow.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
How beautiful.
So, yeah.
Oh, I love storytelling.
Yeah.
I
can tell.
I have storytelling a lot, and sometimes I don't have it. If I don't have a guest, it makes it kind of boring for me to go, well, folks, this is Arthur and Aday and Telos again, and we're in Weed, California. And, it's funny, when it was off, there was a lot of smoke and everything.
Yeah.
I had a show, I said, I called it Smoking and Weed.
Ah,
and
perfect.
we put this picture of the mountain behind us. You couldn't see it without smoke.
We've had more than enough of those days, and maybe not have any more.
Hey, did you go to the 420?
You know what? It was raining. It was pouring. Thanks to us. I was saying to him before the show that we did this rain snow ceremony the Sunday before Easter. So that was 2 Sundays ago. Right? Mm-hmm. And then we did the water ceremony last Sunday, and it's been working. I mean, it's true that the weather app did say it was going to snow and rain, but it actually has been snowing and raining even more than the weather app said. And there was 5 of us, and we went up, and the mountain was bare. There was no snow on there, rain. And we did this little ceremony, the 5 of us, we were all just each praying the way that we each do personally. Though the person that led it was a shaman of weather. He'd been doing rain ceremonies. Yeah, I mean,
I like that.
well, I mean, he's not self-appointed. He didn't want to have
No,
this
usually not.
ability, and he was just basically had to surrender to it. He just has that.
He had
So
to
he called it,
surrender
right.
to divine spirit.
That's right. Just like you probably doing this show,
Oh,
right? You
yeah.
were called to probably do this. So, and
I
it
got-
works.
I got called from. I don't know who called me though. I heard trade your limo for horses and head for the mountain was the first clue.
You had a limo?
Yeah, well, I was a chauffeur.
Oh, I see.
And so I had a limo, and I ripped myself out,
Right.
and I go everywhere. Boy, I tell you, 15 years of driving.
Wow. In the city, obviously, right?
Yeah, everything. I saw everything. I know everybody, or they at least know me. I may not remember them. Yeah. Anyway, going. You were saying.
What was I saying about what?
We were talking about gold.
Oh,
And
gold.
things like that, and what
Yes.
it does, how it. Well, I know for myself, it amplifies the electromagnetic frequency in my body.
Yeah.
And so, the more bottles of gold I put on, my pocket, I just put them in my pocket. I go to Soul Connection, and they have a whole bunch of, and then they used to have a little card up there that says what does gold do for you, and it actually, the stronger that your magnetic field is, the easier it is to manifest.
Sure.
And when I came up here, I learned that, and I started using the gold, and the manifestation was like, boom, boom. I was like, whoa, I better be careful.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Be careful what you want. Anyway.
Yeah, well, the sun shines.
Today
gold.
is the 28th.
Oh,
And
good.
May,
April.
May is coming up. Are you familiar with the Devontae Morgan missing case? The black guy on the.
No.
Oh, you haven't seen them
No.
lately. Yeah.
No. Where?
Well, from the Mount Shasta area, he and his girlfriend drove up from Oakland in the Bay Area to deliver a package up here.
Okay.
Things got really hairy.
Oh.
And he came up missing.
Oh.
Ah.
It's hard to say. I mean, there's infinite possibilities.
Well, anyway, this will be the second year, 2000.
Oh, it's been that
Second
long.
year, and their family should be up here
Oh.
because they haven't found the body yet.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, things
So then
can
it's
just
an,
disappear and vanish.
Anniversary.
Oh,
Anniversary,
I see.
they call it.
okay.
Anniversary of the missing guy.
Mm.
And they came in and put signs up and everything. Nobody knows anything about it?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, you don't even know.
No, I have no idea.
You live here.
Never even heard of it.
Anyway, I was just thinking, it's coming up, and we're doing a movie. Would you like to
Sing a
play
song?
some music?
Yes, I do.
No, in the movie.
Oh, sure.
All right, I'll call you up, and you can watch the movie and pick different songs.
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
Accordingly.
that'd be good. Because the movie that we have is very important for us to be looking at, because this man came up here and disappeared, and we have our understanding of what's going on, because I've had a couple of psychics working with me, so. And he's actually come to me. He came to me in a dream.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you that. I usually wake up in the morning. I want to see what's going on in town and the news and stuff like that. So I turned my phone on and went to the news. And the first thing I saw was this video of these two people on the right right side of the car, like in a garage, so it was tight. And the lady was walking fast to get to the back of the car, and this man who was black, African, was reaching out. She hit him. She hit him so hard it knocked him to the ground. So I was like, I saw that and I go, whoa, that looked like a judo chop or something. Because she just went, wham, and he went down. Anyway, he was trying to get back up, grabbing at her again. He wanted something. There was something that she had that he wanted. And she turned back around. I hit him a couple times, knocked him to the ground, and then she got into the front of the car, the driver's seat, and the video went off, and I'm like, gee, that's pretty interesting. I'm a witness to some violent crime here, I just thought about that a violent crime is being made, and then I'm like, wow, that guy got beat up pretty good. Anyway, a couple of days later, in the newspaper, I'm reading this article. I guess it was like the 7th again. I'm reading this article about this missing guy. So, briefly, she reports him missing on the 7th of May. And so the report says, well, she says they had an argument, and I was the one who saw that. All right? It was not just an argument, it was a violence against another person. And then she said he didn't have any money. He just had a couple credit cards. And I guess he didn't have his phone. And he came up missing. See, they got here on the evening of the 4th. They had the argument that evening after delivering a package. And then they had that argument, and I saw it. And that evening, when I went to bed, I don't know if I was just thinking about it, the situation, because I didn't know he was gone yet. I was just thinking about, wow, what's going on with that? Earlier in the morning, I got woken up because this man came into my dream. And it was so vivid. I was like, whoa, who are you? and I could hear him ask me, please help me. I need help. Mm. And I'm like looking, I'm seeing him. He almost was bright. Mm-hmm. There was a brightness about him. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? He says, help me tell my parents that I'm okay. I'm over here on this side. Oh. And I'm okay. But
like he's dead, you mean?
Huh?
Like he was dead?
Yeah, he's on this side, on the heavenly side.
Other side of the veil.
He says, I'm on the heavenly side. And so that startled me right there, and I woke up. And I'm like, whoa, what's happening? What's going on? And I didn't put the two together until the next morning.
Wow.
Yeah. Now when I went back to sleep, and he came again, and he says, please, will you help me? Will you help me tell my parents,
Wow.
Look for my body and take it home.
Wow.
And that woke me up again. And I'm like, wait a minute, who's dead and who wants me to find their bodies? It's like,
wow.
But I didn't go back to sleep. I was like, thinking, and I wasn't putting the two together yet. Oh. And so I went and got some coffee at Yak's, and when I opened up the door, they had on the wall, they had this signs of all, help wanted, this is what we're doing. And there was this huge sign with him on and I looked at it and I'm like, I read it and I go, man, that guy looks really familiar.
Yeah.
really familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And I like kept looking at him and going, I wonder where I've seen him before. You know? So, and I read it a couple more times. And then all of a sudden I heard, that's me.
Wow.
And it startled me. I
Yeah,
turned
right?
around and I did hear that.
Right.
And then I look back at the picture and I hear him say, that's me, Devante.
Wow.
And then I say, Devante? And I looked around and I could see an outline of the body.
Wow.
It was white, with a white outline, the glow of an angel, really.
Mm.
Oh, that's what I was. And then I was like looking at him, and he says, "That's me. I want you to tell my family I'm okay."
Wow.
And I'm like, I actually said, "Why me?"
Because it was just happened to be you.
Well, he says, "Because you can see me."
Because you can see.
He said, "I came into your dream.
Right.
You can see me. You can hear me."
Right.
I'm going, well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I really didn't know what to do at that point, but I got this phone number. The only phone number was the Secret Eye people, not the Secret Eye, the people that help you locate people,
Uh-huh.
Private Eye or something like that.
Cool.
Anyway, I called them up and I started saying what I just told you, and the lady goes, "Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you need to talk with the family." And so I said, "Well, I've been trying to, and you're the only one that's answered the phone." And she goes, "Oh, I'll get hold of them." So I never heard from them. I never heard from them. I don't know if they couldn't get hold of me or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. But then I went online and there was this interview. Some guy was doing an interview with the uncle and the mom, and anyway, so I typed in, "Hey, I know a little bit about what you want to do, what you want to know." So the father finally called me up one day and we talked. It was interesting. They've been up here since then, but we haven't connected. I just figured they are still looking. They're still putting pictures up. Anyway.
Wow.
I figured he came up here and ascended.
Yeah.
And the mountain wanted him up here. And so
Yeah.
now maybe he's going to be another Saint Germain. In the hierarchy of the masters.
Well, I mean, there's only one of each being, but there's beings that
not
channel
like Saint Germain, but I mean in the being a master.
Yes, being a master.
Yeah. Maybe he came up here to the divine said, "Oh, we're gonna come here and dig over here." Anyway, that's what I've been working on this movie. Is I've been going and finding things, calling the cops and say, "Hey, there's a bunch of bones over here. Are they human?"
Okay.
And they show up. No, this one's a deer. That one. They look at it and they start looking for the other parts, and he goes, "Wow, where's it's all gone? What is it?" They don't know. And they do a forensic test on it, and they take him away. Well, let me know. Yeah, I don't know if they will, but we found a dog.
Okay.
A dog that was dead, but there was a bunch of blankets laying in this off on this ravine, and there were some blankets, and that's what caught our attention. And we were like looking at it. Oh, wow, there's some blankets down there. So we went down to the creek. And they were like, they were rolled up kind of, and it kept spooking me. I said, "There's somebody in there, something in there." Anyway. I called the police. Well, the police showed up where I was in town, and they wanted to talk to somebody else. Can I talk to you? And I showed them some pictures, and I go, "Yeah, this is an animal." But they took the coordinates and said, well, we'll go and check it out. Hey, I want you to sing some more song.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
let's listen to you now.
Yeah.
Devante Morning, you can go on the show for the moment.
Yeah, I wrote this song from the teachings of the Ascended Masters and the I Am teachings from, specifically Godfrey and Lotus from the 1930s. And I think I actually wrote it in Maui, pretty sure, yeah. And this is an old one. This is the one I feel to do, though. So it's pretty long. It's kind of a ballad. And I talk about the violet flame, which, Saint Germain anchored in the mountain in 1930. And everybody goes through the violet flame to ascend. So call on the violet flame anytime, everywhere, anywhere. Purify, protect, transmute, dissolve anything that doesn't serve your highest good, ascension and freedom. Beloved Jesus, beloved Jesus, guide us all. Beloved Jesus, beloved Jesus, guide us all. Purify us in the violet flame of divine love. It's the sacred fire that heals everything. Beloved Saint Germain, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Saint Germain, I call your holy name. Lead us from this pain into the unfed flame, the consuming flame of love that we're all a part of. It fills our hearts with peace and a joy that we'll never see. The violet flame of love, the violet flame of love, the violet flame of love. Blessings from above, it takes away our pain, makes us whole again. It heals every wound, so we can be attuned to the all-victorious Christ, the one who never dies. He's always been in me, and she's always been with you. Goddess of love, God of peace, Goddess of justice, and God of harmony, Goddess of freedom, God of purity, Goddess of liberty, and God of victory. Come in your visible, tangible presence. Raise your cosmic swords of blue flame of 1,000 suns from the great central sun that transcends human conceptions. Great angelic host, mighty legions of light, great cosmic beings, and great cosmic light. Pass your violet flame through us, consume all imperfections, seal problems and limitations. Fire us awake and blast us free to be almighty victory's victory. All is healed in love. All is healed in love. All is healed in love. Beloved, I am. All is healed in love. All is healed in love. All is healed in love. Beloved, we are. All is healed in love. All is healed in love. All is healed in love. Almighty we are. We are all victorious and free. The one Christ splendor's glory of invincible love and harmony. The flame of forgiveness and mercy. Be obedient to your presence, for it gives you all you desire. The victory of ascension and your immortality. Fly on the wings of love to eternal light of peace. The joy and the bliss and eternal ecstasy. Diamond hearts unite. Diamond hearts unite. Diamond hearts unite. Unite, unite, unite. Diamond hearts unite. Diamond hearts unite. Enfolded in love. It's time to take flight to the glory of love. The glory of life. The goal of all life. Ascension and freedom. Violet flame descend. Violet flame defend. Violet flame command. I am. Violet flame descend. Violet flame defend. Violet flame command. I am that I am. 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 Almighty I am.
That's beautiful.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. See, that's why I like to have my guests come on instead of nobody here. It makes it interesting for me.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Hey,
It's a
I
conversation.
just want to let you know that I wanted to let you know something. Oh, but you know, no, you don't.
What?
You know where Temple Intention is?
Well, it's now called Sea of a Thousand Angels
Yeah.
Temple, and in fact, I'm playing there on Sunday, and I brought my flyer to show. There's two of them there, actually.
Oh, that looks
So,
so
yes,
good.
Sea of a Thousand Angels is what it's called now, run by Jennifer.
Anyway, on Mondays they do Inga does martial arts and some exercise,
I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
and
I don't know if you can
she
read it.
also does the Tibetan rites, help people learn how to do them. And so you're going to be there
I'm going to be here Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yes, and I'm featuring Ben, who made my 5th album called Remembering the Future.
All right.
And I'll also be having I Am sharing with me, and also Miguel is going to be sharing on drum.
And
Shima Moore might be too. She's a
At
lady.
what time?
It's at 7:07 p.m.
7:07.
Yes,
We have one.
Yes.
A souvenir.
I say on here, world beat, chanting, heart song, satsang. I'll be playing harmonium, keyboard, handpan, native and silver flute, and ukulele.
More music.
I didn't even put my guitar on there because I already am playing guitar. That's why I didn't mention it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lovely. She's also having a community garden there too.
Any other places you're playing in the future?
Yeah, there's now actually 5 venues in Shasta. So the pandemic was a wonderful. We're all rebirthed
Vacation?
and recreated into a new thing. So
But you have 5 coming up?
so I'm playing at it's called the Welcome Home Community Tea House, which is a lovely new space run by Crystal Scarlett. And so we're also having open mics there once a month, but she's gonna book me in the 3rd week. We haven't set a date yet, but I've done 1 concert there and I played for the open mic. Then there's also the Black Bear Art Gallery,
Oh, boy.
which is on the corner there, right by Berryvale health food store. And so it's downstairs, the Black Bear Art Gallery. And every Friday she has music from 5 to 7. And then the 4th Friday is poetry.
In the bottom area?
Yeah, at her space,
Wow.
the art gallery. And so I've done a few concerts there already. I'm going to be doing one there June 10th.
Is there new owners there?
Pretty new. I mean, they've been there just a little bit, but this is a new thing that they started back in the fall.
Okay.
And my other band called the Marion Lighthouse Band with Lauren Willow, we did a First Friday art walk there. That was the first weekend in October.
walk?
That was
I didn't
glorious
know.
outside. And then above the Black Bear Art Gallery is the I Am University. And we did an amazing Easter show there with the band Pranava. There was 8 of us.
Is that
And it
where
Joa and
Joa
Mafwa.
moved to?
Right.
It's so odd. I was driving down the road, the one that's on the side of the parking lot there, and I happened to look over and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's a beautiful purple and gold
Yeah,
pine. Yeah.
big words.
It's
in
beautiful
there.
space too.
And then I purposely went over to where he was. I go, well, when did they do that?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's awesome.
Sneak it in.
It's a
there.
great view of the mountain, and it's just glorious. It's all,
When I first came here, I went to the Black Bear and met the owners there, and one of the owners took a liking to me, and so she showed me around, and she said, "Oh, there's a sweat out at Stewart Springs." So, not knowing where it was, she showed me how to get out there. You know,
Nice.
she just follow me, and we get out there.
a sweat lodge.
And there was like 50 people, and I was like, okay, I guess I can deal with this one, you know. But they put them in, you know, around.
Oh, yeah.
Circles.
Yeah, no, that's a
circles.
big one too out there.
Yeah. Anyway, this gal sat across from me while we were waiting, and I happened to look over it, and Spirit says, "This is your next assignment."
Which was what?
Well, yeah, I said that to her. For what? Just listen to what she has to say tonight.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, okay. I didn't know any other than that. Okay, something's gonna happen tonight. So we spent a long time in and out. Pretty soon, we finally get all out. We're cooling off, and she's sitting right across from me. And our eyes locked, and she stood up, and she walked over, and she said, "Would you like to have dinner with me tonight?" I said, "Sure."
Cool.
Anyway, and that started our relationship. And we had fun. We would go to different parties and stuff. And she wanted to marry me. She took me up on Squaw Meadows.
Uh-huh. Which is also called Southgate Meadow, whatever.
It walked way up there. I don't know, we sat down, we're sitting down at an angle like this, you know. Get your feet on there, girl. And she said, I want to marry you. I want you.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I'll have to think about that. And she said, don't think about it. Just say yes. No. I've been married too many times.
Oh, really? How many times have you been married?
4 times.
Oh, wow, I see.
And at that time it was only 3, but still.
Oh, so you did end up marrying her?
Girlfriend. Well, no, I told her I'd have to think about it. So I went for a walk and I came back and she said, well. I said, I'm still putting things into it. We walked on back home. She got to the car and she said, you tell me now, yes or no, or you're not getting in this. And I said, no. I said,
That sounds like a threat.
I prayed about it, and there's somebody for you that's coming, and you'll look each other in the eye and know.
Wow.
And she's going, I want you. I said, it's not me.
Wow.
It's not me. I won't. I'm not sure that type of. I'm not where that nut is right there. You know.
Well, because you knew. You felt this. And then was it true? Did she end up?
Yeah. Oh, she called me up. About 4 weeks later, 3 or 4 weeks later, she called me up. She goes, Arthur, you're so in tune.
Oh my God.
I called. We got 2 more minutes, all right? She says, I called because this guy, he walks into the Black Bear Gallery and our eyes locked.
Wow.
And he walked up to me and he said, what's your name? And we started talking and I asked him,
It's just like you said.
yeah, and
Wow,
pretty
that's so
soon
cool.
they were like, would you like to have dinner with me? Oh, I was just going to ask you, she says.
Wow.
She's very forward, but you know that's the bait. You got it.
That's so cool.
Anyway, so they went out to dinner, and then she calls me up again. She goes, I'm moving in with him, and I'm getting married. Will you film the ceremony and everything? And I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Wow. That is so cool.
Come to find out, he lived on an island with his mother up in Washington, off in one of those fancy islands over there. And she called me from there one time. She goes, I'm so glad you pushed me forward.
That's so cool. Okay, so we have 2 minutes. I'm going to do a little Bob Marley song just because.
All right, we
2
got 2
minutes.
more
Here we go. I'm
minutes.
going to do some One Love.
Come here, Bob.
And
All right,
it might,
we
it
end
might
this,
get cut off. I don't know how strict they are around here. You might know the song by Bob Marley. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Singing for the children. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together side.
Hey,
One love.
do we have much more time?
We're all one. We still have 2
We're
minutes.
a lot of time. I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Yes, thank
This
you.
is Arthur Aday with a new day in Telos and our beloved.
Woo!
Woo!
Thank you so much.
When
Such
she
an honor.
makes the run, she comes in full circle.
Brrr, violet flame
They're
blazing.
bringing, be sure you guys go to this. This is really a nice place.
Yeah, the She of a Thousand
They've
Angels temple.
expanded it and
It's
done some really
gorgeous.
nice things to it inside.
Yeah.
So, y'all come now, you hear?
Oh.
Got anything to say?
I say I love you. That's
I
it.
love you.
That's all we're really here to do. It's just love. Love, love, love. That's why when people go to the other side and have near-death experiences, they don't want to come back because the love is so profound. But you know what? It's going to be here on the surface of the planet because it's time for the seventh golden age. And the seventh golden age is a time of peace.
You know how much service
and art and music.
a person who sings does for people? When they sing, it brings your vibration up.
Yeah.
And if you were
Gratitude.
unhappy at the moment, you should
If
be
you're happy
smiling
and you know it, then
and
smile.
go home.
Give thanks.
Hey, have you
Gratitude.
ever gone to the static dance?
Of course. Many times.
Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
At what time? 7?
7, yeah.
7? At City Park?
They are having it at the city park again.
Woo!
They fixed the lodge up. Yeah.
Is it inside the place
It's all nice and new
got
floors.
trashed or rebuilt?
Yep.
They really needed to rebuild that.
Exactly.
Woo!
So they did.
It must be nice in there now.
Hallelujah.
I said to myself, why would somebody do that to a building like that?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And you know, it's a brand new building in there.
Yeah.
They fixed
Hallelujah.
it and so they're doing a static dance on 7 at on
Today,
7,
tonight.
Thursday
Tonight's
on
Thursday.
7.
Yeah. On the
2,
purple
what,
gold ruby
9
ray days.
or 10.
And 6 happens to be the Christ ray. Imagine that. And 6, we can make it a positive Christed number.
There
6.
you go.
6 is good for you.
Hey, beloved.
Thank you
One
so
more
much.
song to take us out.
Yeah, sure. If you want. Absolutely.
Take it.
It's a long 2 minutes. We can bend time around here to no time.
There's no
This one's called
time.
Mighty I Am Presence.
At the right time.
Mighty I am presence. Enter my mind and body. Hold your dominion. Compel my attention. Forever upon thee and thy eternal perfection. Mighty I am presence. See that I never miss or disobey a direction from thee. See that I only do that which expands thy perfection. I command violet flame, which is God's purifying, forgiving love and mercy, blaze its authority and compel, invincible purity. Here forever I am here in the violet enter my mind and body. Hold your dominion, compel my attention, forever upon the undying, eternal perfection, mighty I am presence. See that I never miss or disobey a direction from thee. See that I only do that which expands thy perfection. I command the violet flame, which is God's purifying, forgiving love and mercy, blaze its authority and compel invincible purity here forever.
You know anybody from Placerville?
No.
Me neither.
Free.
Hey everybody, thank you for being here. This is Arthur with New Day in Telos, and this is our beloved. And you know, she was so good today. I guess I will have to invite her back. Maybe she'll start her own show.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Oh, wow. We have a contest going on, and it's information, education, and music. Which category do you want to be in?
What do you think?
What?
What do you think? You can
Music,
take a wild guess.
education, and she wants
Music
education
is educational.
and music. Okay. Anyway, I'll give you a flyer before we leave, and
Thank you.
10 people can win in each category.
Okay.
And the potential is whoever wins get to have their own show.
Wow.
Ah.
Cool. Brad.
And I've had my show for 15 years.
That's what he was saying. Yes. Awesome. Congratulations.
Woo!
Maybe.
Yeah, you know, it's been a journey. I had to quit for a while because I had cancer, and when I got finished with having cancer, I went back. Was lost. I was lost.
Well, you know, you're
And
still
then one
alive.
day, Elijah showed up in a place where I was selling my CDs for my shows,
Elijah.
and he's like, "Hey, want to come back? Are you ready to come back?" That's what he said. I said, "I am." And he goes, "Good, come on."
Cool.
And that was my first show was in January 2020.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Perfect.
Hey, and that's all about cancer and the effect water has on cancer.
Yes. Drink lots of water. That's always good.
You know, we did a
Hydration.
test on smart water.
Oh, you mean those bottles of smart water? Yeah.
It was a 5, acidic. It turned out to be yellow. That's because it's too acidic.
Oh wow, that's so then it's not really that smart then.
But we had a machine that was doing water, that we would make water, purify water.
Right.
And so that was we got that up to be 11 pH.
Whoa.
Yeah, a little strong.
That's a little.
Yeah.
Over the top.
But you know what color it was?
No shit.
Purple.
Excuse me, my French. Merde.
There was no shit in there at all. It was
Awesome.
purple.
Beautiful.
And I'm like,
I was thinking, why not use the violet flame to purify the water? Of course.
no, it was purple. It was purple.
Boom.
Yeah. Anyway, we were all stunned. We were like, how come it's purple? And the lady said, well, because that's like one of the highest vibrations.
Yeah, it is. It's the 7th ray in the rainbow, right? It's the crown chakra. That's what 7 is. The 7th it goes violet, indigo, blue, green, orange, yellow, red. No.
How much?
Yellow, orange, red.
How about your feet?
Yeah, that's
What
the ground.
color are they? Purple?
The dirt. Yeah,
Flaming
whatever.
purple.
If you're in the violet flame, then it's purple, of course. And pink.
All right. I'm sure.
White.
I'm sure. I'm ready to go back into the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm
We will.
gonna.
When the time is
I'm gonna
right.
say goodbye to everybody.
Aloha, namaste. We love you.
And I'm gonna say thank you for being here.
Yay.
And,
Bye.
When I come back
You
next
just
week
cute.
or so,
Yeah.
and
And
you
the
want
dog
to come
is
too,
awake.
Paulo? Paulo wants to come. Come on, Paulo. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ta-da. Magic. Invisibility cloak. Yay. That was fun. Oh, shoot. Hurt my chair. Yay. That was awesome.
Give me 5, wait a minute. Give me 5, yeah.
It's 4:20. Isn't that hilarious? Fuck yeah, perfect.
I'll meet you at the car.
Right?